Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We are going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just above 61 cents. And most of you are probably disappointed right now that XRP is not sitting at least at $1 plus with ISO now live. And even the narrative all over X, anybody who really hyped up ISO are now saying the flip of the switch is now going to happen sometime between now and Friday. Guess what's going to happen? Friday's going to come, no flip of the switch. Then they're going to say definitely on Monday. Then when it still doesn't happen, they're going to say, no, it was this Friday, not last Friday. And it's still never going to happen. It's like a never-ending cycle. You know when XRP is absolutely going to skyrocket? When we all least expect it. Anybody that gives you a day for it to happen is going to be totally wrong time and time again. Think about it. If somebody could call this market 100%, you could just come in the night before, put all your money in, and get rich overnight. But this market doesn't work that way. And, don't let my clickbait titles fool you. I know how to play the YouTube algorithm very well. I like to keep it real. And even in today's video, I'm going to show you more growth around Ripple and XRP. I'm also going to talk about the two other catalysts that can send this cryptocurrency as well. But it is going to happen, and value is going to come from ISO. Like I said, I still think we're going to see steady upward movement at some point, and every once in a while we might get a pop-off as we continue upward. ISO is a very big deal. We just haven't seen the value come from it yet. Most recent XRP price surge not enough to push the asset into an uptrend again. So they're saying that we didn't have enough momentum to continue upward on XRP. Now we're going to kind of go sideways and then we'll start moving up again. But like I said, nobody could call this market. XRP could absolutely just take off right now. 19 banks report exposure to XRP in total of 9.4 billion euro investment positions. Like we've been saying all along, the banks are holding crypto. The Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, a foremost global authority on regulation for banks, has published a report capturing the exposure of its 45 member central banks on cryptocurrencies such as XRP. In the report, BCBS stated that 19 banks submitted crypto asset data. Of this total, 10 banks came from North America, 7 from Europe, and 2 from other regions. It disclosed that banks collectively reported 9.4 billion euro in crypto asset exposures, or $10.27 billion. And even as we move into the future, banks are going to start loading up on XRP. They're going to need it for that on-demand liquidity and cross-border payments. Ripple exec says XRP and XLM are set to become the Pepsi and Coca-Cola of central bank utility. So the rationale behind this classification is that XRP and XLM are going to fulfill the same functions, according to the unnamed Ripple executive. Notably, both assets would become useful in the upcoming financial revolution in terms of central bank utility. This already happens on a small scale. And there's already on-demand liquidity corridors opened up. And why are we not getting the price movement from it? That's what I'm really worried about. What are your thoughts on that? Put it in the comments section down below. XRP Ripple on the 13th of July 2023, when Ripple's win over the SEC for the XRP security status was announced, a massive 6,000 plus XRP accounts were created in just one day. Imagine the number of accounts will be created when institutional investment case will be resolved. It's going to be mind-blowing. And that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting for Ripple and the SEC to come to some sort of settlement. Once that happens, that could be the next catalyst to send this cryptocurrency. Ripple. The plan is that XRP as a bridge asset connects the CBDCs together. XRP is the bridge asset between the CBDCs in the combination with the overriding ledger connection between the blockchains that runs those CBDCs, redefined how value is moved across borders. And that is what we're waiting for. When XRP is moving one CBDC to another CBDC, back and forth. And that time is coming. CBDCs are starting to go live now. By the end of the year, we're going to see another handful go live as well. And I think that's when we could start to see the value come from ISO. Ripple and BTech Global since 2018. BTech has the mission to create a world without financial frontiers, connecting companies and individuals in Brazil with the rest of the world. In Brazil, BTech founder and CEO Fernando Pavani saw a market dominated by a few major banks that struggle to provide low-cost, scalable solutions for cross-border payments. He founded BTech to make cross-border payments from Brazil faster and more affordable, and they utilize RippleNet technology and XRP. So when you see all the partners of Ripple also talking about how great the technology is and how XRP is game changing, you would think by now we would start to see the price move up. And like I said, that's what's really bothering me, is the fact that we get these big announcements without price movement. What is holding the price of XRP back? As the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We've outlined tips to help you spot crypto giveaway scams, including the recent surge in deep fakes, and how to keep you and your funds safe. This actually made it onto the Ripple website now. That's how big these scams have become. And right now is not the time to lose your crypto. We are so close now. If you've been holding for any period of time on XRP, don't click on anything that sounds too good to be true, and stop interacting with the bots on this channel. I still see people doing that even as of today. If I answer you in a comment, it sounds human. It doesn't sound like a bot, and it doesn't give you a WhatsApp or whatever. Stay away from the bots. They're out to steal your crypto. SEC is going after Kraken again, labeling 11 tokens as securities that have been listed in other lawsuits against Coinbase and Binance. They are ADA, Algo, Atom, FIL, Flow, ICP, Mana, Matic, Near, OMG, and Sol. This is once again led by the most incompetent lawyer in the SEC. But take notice, XRP is not listed there anymore. And like I said, everybody who ever looked at XRP when we were still tied up in that lawsuit, when XRP was still questionable, now we got legal clarity. And still, this battle's going to happen with other cryptocurrencies. Wait until ADA ends up in front of the SEC. Remember how Charles was doubting the XRP community as well? The Justice Department is seeking more than $4 billion from Binance to end criminal case against the crypto exchange. So it looks like Binance is going to pay the $4 billion and just move forward. But there could still be criminal charges filed against CZ. I'll keep you up to date on what's happening with that as well. 3 U.S. banking giants have just had their ratings downgraded to negative by Moody's. Moody's Investor Service downgraded JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America to negative ratings after previously classifying them as stable. I told you the banks are not stable. Stop keeping your money in the banks. Every single bank right now is still on very shaky ground. Yet they want you to believe that everything's fine. Put your money in the bank, and then all of a sudden a bail-in can happen at any moment. And you know, we are in rough shape in the United States right now, and it seems like it's only getting worse. The euro can be used outside of Europe and can be a dollar competitor on a global scale. With this technology, every new frontier market is automatically dollarized. It will be good to get out of that 40-year slavery. So it looks like even the EU is trying to pull away from the US dollar. And I'm telling you, once the US dollar starts to drop in value, watch how fast crypto rises. That's why I said we will not be cashing out in US dollars. China and Saudi Arabia signed deal worth nearly $7 billion in local currency swap for oil. Now it's starting to make it onto the headline news. We're going to be in real trouble on this whole oil issue, says Kevin O'Leary. You know, there's going to come a time when the US dollar really starts to plummet. Hyperinflation is going to it's going to happen. It's going to set in, and people are going to be shocked by it, because every single person I talk to outside of crypto and I try to explain to them what's really going on, they still do not want to believe it. You know, there's people who still think the US is in great economic shape. We're just getting by right now. We're in a ton of debt. We can't stop spending. And as we keep spending, the US dollar is going down. A new system is coming. The U.S. debt clock secret window, November 19th, 2023. So we see, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, nothing shall be impossible unto you. And somebody pointed out that you could see the XRP logo in the sun. But a lot of these messages are biblical, and I think something big is definitely coming. I think they're giving us the early warnings on it. What do you think? Put it in the comments section down below. But you know, even though we're sitting here still at 61.5 cents, this is still a great time to buy XRP. It is absolutely going to take off at some point. And when it does, people are going to be shocked by it. No one's going to see it coming. And it's going to happen so fast because XRP moves so fast when it moves. People are going to be buying halfway up a green candle. They're going to be FOMOing in as fast as they possibly can. But you know, if you're holding XRP already and you're just buying whatever you could afford to lose, you could sit back and just stay patient and wait for it to happen. Why get caught up in the chaos? Because I think when it goes, it's going to go very quick. But you got to stay patient and stay positive still. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.